So what's the intention here? What is he writing here? That you need to grow accustomed to moving on a line of growing farther, to know ahead of time that he's walking that line?
Yes, but it's impossible to want it, only kind of in general. To perform any kinds of actions on oneself except for actions of preparation, there are none. And that's what you have to do.
How is it possible in that distance, in that growing distance, to know when it's good or not good, where it crosses a threshold where you need to watch out?
We never walk, you're continuing what you said before, and I disagree with you. We are not walking on a path of moving away, growing farther. I always want to come closer to the Creator. The fact that He increases the will to receive in me, that He is showing me, disclosing to me the will to receive, layer after layer, more and more, that it is as if He's moving me away from Him, that is the left line. And each time over this distancing, I need to make corrections so that it will be in order to bestow, so that I will be above this distancing. This is my work, but it's not that I can't expect or look forward to this distancing.
No, I don't want to expect that, anticipate that distancing. I want to ask about the situation itself, when you feel it.
Yes, it comes from the Creator.
So there's this distancing that's beneficial, that's good, that's part of the path.
It depends on the person, if it's effective or not, or beneficial.
So I'm asking about that. So how to turn these distancings into beneficial ones, and not to get to a place where this distancing really grows a person to drift away until it drifts away from the path altogether.
That depends on the person, on the environment. There's nothing you can do about it. It is a problem. There are people who make that calculation. Here it could be good, here it could be less good, this way, that way. I only made one calculation. How can I make myself stronger? So I'll sit and write books. So I'll collect all kinds of things. So I'll make tapes. I'll write in all of my books whatever Rabash said next to each and every word. All kinds of things. The most important is to somehow strengthen myself through all kinds of connections, of ties. That's it. And of course, a person knows in advance that soon, in a minute, it will be there'll be a greater and greater burdening of the heart. So he has to prepare himself in advance through connection with the friends. What can you do? When a person feels that he's growing older, he prepares insurance, some health medical plan. People who go to some task, they insure themselves, they do all kinds of things. That's a must. And here, we only have the group. There is no more. It's the same system in which I have to, through the will to receive, that the Creator is constantly increasing in me, I have to be absorbed in it. It's actually something quite simple to integrate, to be included in the group. That's it. But the burdening of the heart must happen. And if it doesn't happen, that's not good. I remember how Rabash would look at me, and I was seemingly crying before him. I was telling him, help me, look, I'm incapable of doing anything. Like that. I'm not a human being even. I'm nothing. I have no emotion, no mind. I can't overcome myself. I'm not interested in anything. And he was saying, yes, I understand. You now want to get a sleeping pill for, let's say, a month. That would be good. Right? Right. And it was for him also, for him in his degree also. Yes, until the end of correction. You are entering a process. Well, there are great changes there from one degree to another, but the work is the same work. The building of the heart through the increasing of the will to receive, the increasing of the ego, when a person doesn't even want anything. He just wants to go back and run away, and he curses everything, and he thinks that maybe he can change something in his life, but here the support of the group is what can hold him, because he has never been in this new will to receive, and he can't control it. He can't even understand what is happening to him. With all of the wise stuff he had before, he thought he was mighty strong. That was in the previous layer of the will to receive. In the new layer, which is greater, he has no control. Therefore, do not believe in yourself until the day you die. That's how it is. There is none wise as the experienced one. What I've been through, I can tell you about it, as if I'm a hero. I'm not a hero. I know exactly what it's like. I'm telling you, but what we haven't yet been through, what I have not yet been through, I have no promise in regarding anything. But I have to get up, I have to give the lesson, then go to have a walk. I have to have that obligation, that I have to go and have that walk with my wife, then come back, have breakfast, sleep for like 2 hours, then begin my day, shootings in the studio, and write all kinds of things on the Twitter and on Facebook, etc. Then there's more shooting, and then till the evening lesson, I read something and do something by myself. I'm telling you, it's a must to always be in that all the time. Just fill it up. And it's very important if you also engage in teaching, so that each one of you would have a group or some people or something that is obligating him. Yes.